Here from Apple, and this big deal is kind of like the biggest deal because what we are giving you is your choice in 128 gigabytes, 256 gigabytes, or 512 gigabytes of memory in your Apple iPad 11, the iPad that only launched in March of this past year. The 11th generation of the Apple iPad Classic stores more. It's going to have a better processor with that A16 chip. It's going to have a phenomenal 12 megapixel camera that can record 4K video, and here at QVC, you're going to get everything that you see right here on the table. This bundle is huge, and it should be. It's a big deal. You also have big savings here today. If you want to pick up your iPad with 128 gigabytes, it's not the if purchased separately price of $883, but instead $599. If you want the 256, which is double the memory, it's not double the price. Instead, it's just an extra $200, and that is it, $799.98. That if purchased separately should be over $900. And then finally, where your if purchased separately price for your 512 should be $1,233, we're simply $1,029, or an easy payment of $206 on any major credit card. I love that we have 3 big sizes for you, but we also have 4 different choices in your color. If you want your iPad in the silver, you're going to get the black accessories that go along with it. Everybody's going to be getting the tablet stand, you're getting the cleaning cloth and the pen. You're going to get this voucher that has a ton of different software that comes included with it. The charging cable is a part of this. Of course, you're going to be bringing home the iPad itself. Then you're going to get the keyboard case as well as an in-case case. Who is in-case? Well, they're the case company that is on the wall of the Apple Store. You would pay a lot of money if you went to that store to pick this up. We have it for you as a part of this bundle. We also are giving you headphones that are wireless Bluetooth headphones that have a microphone inside of it, so you could take your calls, your video meetings, you name it. If you pick it up in this pink, you get these beautiful pink accessories. You can also pick it up in the blue, and you would bring home these blue accessories. And then finally, right here, you could grab it in the yellow. Your item number, oh, by the way, yellow most limited. Your item number is E327964. This has free shipping and handling to it. It is a very big deal that we have this here, and I'm so excited that we also have another big deal. Sarah Caudelese here with us as well. Nice to see you. Yeah, you like that transition there?
I do. I really do. I mean, I heard it in your voice, and it is so exciting that we actually have this here because it did just launch in March. Launch meaning the announcement that it was even available, and started shipping a few weeks thereafter. So this, I just love it. It is the largest iPad that we have in that classic series. It has the fastest processor with that A16. It's actually known as the A16 Bionic chip. And why that's important? Your iPad's going to be great for multitasking. You truly can do absolutely anything you want. From streaming to shopping to creating recipes to using this for FaceTime, connecting generations together. You can doodle, you can write, you can take notes, you can do your banking, truly absolutely everything. And right before we started, I asked Justin if he had any vacation plans coming up. And I said, well, how about this San Francisco trip right here? You are actually taking, kind of if you wanted to, you can plan out an entire vacation simply from your couch and your iPad looking at it. But the screen is just beautiful. It's a liquid retina display. That's important because everything just looks better. Whether you're taking video, staying connected with your FaceTime calls, watching movies, playing games, everything just pops right off the screen. So we love that. But then again, it's Apple. It is easy, it's intuitive, and it's something that once you get this home, you truly are going to fall in love with. You know, one, if it's an upgrade for you. We were talking one of the last times we presented this, and just say the 6th generation iPad. Well, you might have this with a really thick bezel around the outside. It might be a frame. Yeah, black or white. Right. That max capacity was 32 gigabytes. So at that point, you're limited on updates. You're limited on what you can download because you might be out of space. So I love the fact that our base model of the iPad 11 is twice that of the previous generation. Right. Gen 10 was 64 gigabytes, still a massive amount of storage. This is double that, starting at just 128. And truly, in the world of Apple, 128 is their top selling storage device or capacity across all their lines. So again, we love that we give you options.
If you were to divide up like the 32 gigabytes when you're looking at that the 512.
Yeah.
That's 16 times the amount of memory that you have from 32.
Yes.
But even if you went with that base model from a 32 gigabyte, now you're 4 times the memory. Let's talk about that storage space, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's a big part of the 11th generation is, for the first time, we're seeing 3 options in storage with our classic iPad.
Yeah, so it's awesome. So again, if you want to be able to store all of your photos, maybe you want to keep it on your iPad and not in the cloud. If you truly do want to be able to stay connected, think about 50,000 photographs all the way up to let's say 100,000 photographs to over 200,000 photographs. So 50 to 200,000 just on your iPad and just that storage. And kind of the same thing then will go for all your movies. I mean, you could start your movies, I don't know, I think it's somewhere around 20, maybe 40 hours of videos.
With 128.
Yeah, with 128, you're over 80 hours of video that you can download and store. And that's great because, again, if you want to download and get ready for the beach, get ready for trips, get ready for, just sitting outside, you don't even need Wi-Fi anymore. The more you can download, the less Wi-Fi you can utilize or that you will need to utilize. But again, the Big Daddy, over 200,000 pictures.
That's insane.
Videos.
Now,
I mean, it's insane.
If you want the Big Daddy, the 512 gigabyte,
Right.
what I want you to know is as a part of this big deal, we did initially sell out of that option in 2 days. It was gone. Now, it took us a little bit of time, but we were able to get some more back in. Only 300 of them across all options.
Oh my
so we
goodness.
actually we have less than 300, sorry. So
Yeah.
that is not a lot to go around for the one that already sold out within 48 hours of the launch of the big deal. And this big deal is not going to last forever.
Right.
And so because of that, I want you to think about what it is you're doing this summer and how this is going to be able to help you. Are you going to be streaming all of your shows? Well, if you are, the 128 is probably fine because when you stream shows, and you have your summer, like it's the summer of binge watching, right? A lot of us, I think there's a lot of occupations out there that in the summertime, they're very lucky that you get to work from home, maybe more than you would for the rest of the year. And you know that maybe like you put a little show on in the background and it's something in the background while you're watching. Well, when you're streaming, you're not taking up any memory. So I would suggest maybe the 128 for that reason. But if you've got that big summer road trip, like if you're going cross country like I did 11 years ago with my family, the 512 is definitely the one that's speaking to you in that point. Speaking of live streaming, we're live streaming on my Facebook page, Justin Sachoka QVC. If you have any questions, we answer them here. This show is called Electronic Tech and Tips. We give you tips throughout this hour on how to use all these devices. And I see that Janice said good afternoon to us. Happy Tuesday. Hugs to all of you. Thank you so much, Janice, for being here. Laura is here with us, who says hi to everyone as well. So thank you all for watching. Justin Sachoka QVC on Facebook. If you have any questions, I can ask him to the expert over here. Now, when we're talking about this iPad, and we're talking about the screen resolution, this is Liquid Retina.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that in comparison to other devices that are out there. Let's just say like a tablet that came that's under $100. How is this going to differ?
Yeah, everything is just fluid. And anything from switching colors, fast moving, games, videos. It's just this really fluid movement, which we love. Everything just looks amazing. So again, there is Retina display, which is incredible. This is like the next step, kind of like, that luxe version of your high definition screen. So the ability to have that is just awesome. So with the 11, we're thinking of the best of the best. So again, largest display that we've ever added. I love this, 11 inches. You cannot do this on your iPhone. You cannot split the screen. This one at 11 inches, you can actually have 2 independent screens going at the same time. So we're talking productivity, we're talking fun, we're talking shopping and streaming, and that's what's so great. Now keep in mind too, if you wanted to, you can screenshot just by pulling your finger right up. Now, what if you wanted to send this, maybe, Justin, let's just make big, bold. If you wanted to then write on this, you want to circle this and then send it maybe to your sister. You can airdrop it, you can message it, you can email it, and you can mark it up. That's the beauty of an iPad, especially with this stylus that we have right here.
Let's note too, to send it, you didn't go to AOL.com, log into your email, upload a thing.
No.
See how easy it is to be able to navigate and use this? It actually took, when you hit that send button, you hit mail, it took that screenshot, automatically put an email without exiting the spot that you were in.
That's
and
just so
that
great.
seamless experience is the reason why so many people pick up the iPad. The question is, though, what color are you picking up? What size are you going with? Are you going to bring this at home in 128, 256, or 512? Then, are you going to bring it at home in the silver that has all the black options to it in those different accessories? Would you like the pink that matches all the way through? Over here, we see it in the blue, and then we also have it in a yellow. No matter which one you go with today, the big deal price is gonna save you anywhere from $100 to $169. You have a $100 savings on your 128, a $139 savings on your 256, and $169 savings on the 512. Your easy payment, 120, 160, or 206. That's 5 monthly easy payments, and the price is going to go away. It's gonna happen at the end of the week. So I don't want you to sit on this for too long, and here's why. The 512 gigabyte, the initial quantity that we brought in, that honestly, we thought, I'll be very transparent with you,
Right.
we thought that that quantity that we brought in was going to last the entire time of the big deal, because we knew that 512, it's brand new, it's a lot of memory, it's over $1,000. We weren't sure if that's what everybody was gonna gravitate towards. Well, within 48 hours, it's sold out. It was gone.
Right.
And it took us a little bit of time to go back and ask for more. We were able to get it. Less than 300 of those are available. It's the most limited option, but remember, 300 about, it's less than that, but let's just round up to 300. You divide that by 4, well, that's, and then you divide that by 4 with the color options, then you divide it again, oh no, sorry, it's the 512 side. Just divide it by 4, that's it.
Right.
It's not a lot, that's the point. It's E327964 is your item number. I love the accessibility features to this as well. I see that maybe we're doing a little dictation right now.
We are doing a little dictation, and here's another thing. I don't know if you knew you could do this, but you can actually, with pinching with your fingers, you can actually reduce the size of your keyboard and actually put it out of the way if you wanted. But really what this is doing, it's actually utilizing our dictation right here with that microphone, and it's copying everything we're saying into text. So just a really easy way, fun way to be productive sitting on emails. I mean, you could be in your kitchen and you could say, send an email. Send it to Justin.
Right.
You can use your voice, then you can hit send using Siri and it will send it for you. So again, super, super easy. But whether you're using this to stay connected, if you're using this for productivity, such as like Pages, Keynote, and Numbers, it's like Word, PowerPoint, and Excel.
Yeah.
Or you're using this simply to stream and stay connected and use this as your mini computer for watching movies. It's great to do that too. But again, super intuitive, super familiar, and everything that you see right here comes downloaded on your iPad the minute you get it home.
Which we absolutely love.
Except for QVC, you have to download QVC.
And make sure that you do.
Yes.
Oh, that bell means it's time for your tech tip. Here's your tech tip on your iPad for today. It has to deal with your photos and has to deal with the memory. We've got 3 different memory sizes here. This is something that I do with mine pretty frequently, and I want you to give it a try as well. It's important that you clean your photos out no matter the size that you have, because it's like junk. It could pile up. We all have the photos that are blurry, the ones that were taken of something that we wanted to buy, we bought it, and we don't need it anymore. When you go to the search button, and let's take a look at my iPad. When you go to the search button in your photos, you can do this in one of 2 ways. I usually go by the month, so I'll search for June.
Yeah.
And then it brings up all the photos that I took that month. Now you can do June 2023, or I do this as well. I try and make a habit every day. So when I wake up, first thing that I do, today is June 3rd, I'll type in June 3rd. It brings up all the photos of my phone that were ever taken on June 3rd. And then I go through and I delete whatever ones aren't necessary anymore. And that's how I manage my space. So no matter your storage size, give that a try. Let me show you. You have got the 128, 256, and the 512 gigabyte option in the iPad. Right here is your silver with the black accessories. This is your pink accessories and your pink iPad that you can bring it home. It's like bubblegum pink. This one is your blue all the way around and then a yellow all the way around, with this being your most limited option. If you love the yellow, do not wait on that. E327964 is the price for your big deal. And you can also break that up onto an easy payment, either they're $120, $160, or $206. All right, Sarah's not going anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere.
No, you've got some more coming up.
Yes, I do.
And we are going to check in with you in a little bit. But first, we're going to move on over to a laptop from HP. Before that, though,